Ancient Mesopotamia's secret war against witchcraft, the Maqlû tablets revealed. What did ancient civilizations fear most? In Mesopotamia, the heart of early human progress, fear took the shape of unseen forces, malevolent spells, and hidden curses. The people of this land, who built the first cities, developed writing, and devised intricate legal codes, also spent much of their time protecting themselves from supernatural threats. Their belief in magic was not a fringe idea. It was woven into the fabric of their society, as real and present as the Tigris and Euphrates rivers that sustained them. Among the most fascinating records of these beliefs are the Maqlû tablets, a series of texts that reveal an elaborate system for combating witchcraft. Much of what we understand about Mesopotamian magic comes from thousands of clay tablets inscribed with cuneiform, one of the world's earliest writing systems. The Maqlû tablets, dating back to around 700 BCE, stand out as a particularly striking example. The word Maqlû translates to burning, and as the name suggests, these tablets describe a ritual centered on fire, a force of purification and destruction. The ritual's purpose was to neutralize harmful magic and weaken the sorcerer responsible. It didn't require identifying the supposed witch by name. Instead, an effigy was created and then burned, symbolically destroying the influence of dark forces. This tells us something important about the Mesopotamian worldview. Unlike later societies that conducted witch hunts and trials, the Mesopotamians performed their counter-magical rituals without targeting specific individuals. The assumption was that the gods would recognize the true perpetrator and exact justice accordingly. Their approach was less about persecution and more about restoring cosmic balance. But what exactly did they fear, and how did magic fit into daily life? Witchcraft in Mesopotamian culture wasn't just about causing harm. It was a constant presence, both feared and practiced. Magic was categorized into two types, sanctioned and illicit. Sanctioned magic was performed by trained exorcists and priests, considered a necessary part of life. Illicit magic, however, was done in secrecy, often blamed for illness, misfortune, or unnatural events. If someone fell ill, it was often assumed that an envious rival had placed a curse upon them. The Maqlû ritual was performed to undo these curses and expose the trickery involved. It was believed that dark magic worked by deceiving the gods into aiding the spellcaster's intentions. The Maqlû ceremony functioned as a way to alert the gods to their mistake and reverse any unintended divine support. This view of magic suggests that Mesopotamians saw their gods not as omniscient beings, but as powerful forces that could be manipulated, an intriguing glimpse into their spirituality. Omens and supernatural signs were another vital part of Mesopotamian life. The Akkadian-speaking people of the region recorded extensive texts on omens, interpreting celestial events, natural disasters, and even mundane occurrences as signs of future events. This wasn't mere superstition. It was a sophisticated system of divination used by scholars to advise kings and communities. One of the most extensive omen collections, Enuma Anu Enlil, recorded around 7,000 celestial omens. Kings relied on professional diviners to interpret these messages from the heavens, and if an unfavorable omen was detected, countermeasures were taken. Another text, Shuma Alu Ina Meleshakin, cataloged over 10,000 bad omens, including seemingly trivial things, like too many similar people gathering in one place. These were carefully recorded to help predict and prevent disaster. A particularly strange collection, Shuma Izbu, associated omens with birth defects in humans and animals. The interpretations vary. Deformities on the right side were seen as negative, while those on the left could bring fortune. This highlights an effort to find meaning in every aspect of existence, no matter how small or unsettling. Beyond omens and grand rituals, magic was part of everyday life. Mesopotamians carried stones with special properties, believed to attract divine favor or ward off evil. Clay figurines of gods and spirits were buried beneath homes to shield them from supernatural threats. Pregnant women wore amulets depicting the demoness Lamashtu, a feared entity believed to harm mothers and infants. Interestingly, another demon, Pazuzu, was often invoked to protect against Lamashtu. Though a terrifying figure himself, Pazuzu was seen as a force capable of driving away even worse evils. One artifact known as the Hell Plaque encapsulates Mesopotamian exorcism practices. This small bronze tablet, depicting divine symbols, demons, and priests performing an exorcism, reflects the deep interconnection between magic and medicine. The ritual shown on the plaque features priests dressed in fish-shaped robes, marking them as followers of Ea, the god of water. The presence of lamps and other objects further highlights the structured, almost clinical nature of these rituals. Exorcists acted as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, tasked with restoring order when unseen forces caused suffering. Even as they built vast cities, developed mathematics, and pioneered legal systems, Mesopotamians never separated the mystical from the practical. Their temple schools did not solely focus on law or governance. They trained exorcists and diviners alongside scribes and scholars. Magic and religion were deeply interwoven with medicine, and both were used to provide relief from suffering. Exorcisms, for example, were often accompanied by practical treatments for illness, blurring the line between supernatural intervention and early medical practice. The rationality of these beliefs is often dismissed today, yet when viewed in context, they represent a logical approach to the unknown. Without modern science to explain disease, natural disasters, or misfortune, people sought order in their world through patterns and rituals. The Maqlû tablets and other magical texts reveal not a superstitious people lost in irrational fears, but a civilization actively trying to understand and influence the forces around them. Perhaps most strikingly, their approach to witchcraft may have prevented the violent witch hunts seen in later cultures. Rather than accusing and executing individuals, Mesopotamians used anonymous rituals that allowed justice to unfold without the need for bloodshed. In this way, their beliefs in magic were not merely about fear. They were about maintaining balance, offering protection, and ensuring the survival of their communities. For those fascinated by the hidden forces that have shaped civilizations, Mesopotamia provides an extraordinary case study. The echoes of their beliefs in magic and protection persist even today, subtly influencing modern superstitions and religious practices. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and check out our other videos on ancient mysteries and hidden knowledge. That said, thank you and see you next time.